Hi everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we have seen the introduction to this dictionary. In this video, we are going to discuss about three important concepts regarding the dictionary. One is called the key, then second one is called the value, and third one is called the item. These are the three options we are going to see today. Okay, suppose if you have a dictionary called user, user equal to, it has name, name equal to John, and role equal to system admin, and then we have years of experience, years of experience around 10. Okay, here name, role, and years, these are called the keys. Keys, what are they? Name, role, and years. What are the values? Values are John, system admin, and 10. These are the values. These are the values. Then we have one more option that is called the item. Item means one key value per will be considered as one item. Okay, this is called one item. Then name, this is one item. Second item is role, system admin, second item, and the third item is years. This is the third item. This is the difference between keys, values, and item. Based on this, we can do the iteration over any dictionary. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see one by one in practical. This is what we're going to see. Suppose I have role, here's a admin. Then we have something called his, we can put his age as 35, age as 35. So user, we can execute, this is the user. Now, if you want to get the keys, then user dot, we can see different options are there. This is the keys. This is a built-in function. It will give all the dictionary keys in a list format. Then if you want to know the values, then user dot values, it will be the values of that particular dictionary. Then if you want to get them as a group, key value, key value, key value, then we have to give then that particular dictionary dot items. User dot items, it will give all of them in a tuple format. Each key value pair as a tuple format you will get. Based on this functionality, we can iterate through this dictionary. Let's see how can we do that. I'm going to create a new dictionary that is called score. Score equal to, I'm going to have the score of students. Okay, hello, John. Okay, I have everything ready here. Scores, I will get the score value here. What is a key? Scores dot keys. It will be, sorry, we had to say it's a built-in function. We have to pass the function. This is the keys and scores dot values. It will be the values. Score dot items. It will be the items. We are going to iterate through all of them. How can we do that? For name, comma, scores in, we have to pass the item, pass the tuple. Then only we'll be, because we need to get the score, name, and score. That means we are going to iterate through each and every tuple inside this dictionary. So instead of passing the dictionary itself, we'll be giving scores dot items, scores dot items, item, print, name, comma, scores, name, comma, score. It is going to print Anu, what is the score? John, what is the score? Jane, what is the score? Like that. It's going to print like that. See? It is given each key with its corresponding value, key, corresponding value, key, corresponding value. How? This is how we can do iterate through any dictionary. This is as simple as that. That's it. How we can traverse through the dictionary and get the keys and get the values and how to see the items. Items. Each key value pair, we can convert them into a tuple format, key value format, or tuple format. From there, we can do the iteration of this dictionaries. This is how we can do that. Okay, we have a few more other options like how can we do this dictionary merging and all. Let's go ahead and see that. Suppose next thing what you're going to see is dictionary merging options. How can we merge two dictionaries? Suppose I have a dictionary A. I have a dictionary A. It is assigning some values like X, 10, Y 20. Then I don't want to do this. B, Y 30 and Z 40. Okay, Z 40. This is what my A and B is. A comma B, yeah, A, X10 and Y20, B, Y30, Z40. Suppose if you want to merge both of them together, then how it will be? Suppose if you want to merge them, then we have to do A dot, the first dictionary dot update B. What it is going to do? It is going to update A with B. Now, if you see A, you can see X is 10, X is 10, Y is updated to 30. Initially, Y was 20. It is updated to 30. And Z is still, it is coming from the second, Z is 40. This is how we can do merging of two dictionaries. Then let us see. This we can say it as, even though it is a merging, we can say it as a in-place update. In-place update, because it's not going to create any new dictionary. Instead, it just updated the same thing. It just updated the original dictionary. In another case, what we can do is we can create a new dictionary altogether. I'm going to set as a merge equal to star star A star star B. It is going to, what it is going to create is, suppose I need to create this once again. It is modified earlier. And I put, yeah. Again, and I put A comma B. Let's see together what are they. In A we have X10, Y20. In B we have Y30 and Z40. Suppose if you want to, if you don't want to modify the original dictionary and you want to merge them together, then you have to go like this: merge equal to star star A star star B is what it is going to create. If you see X equal to 10, Y equal to 13, Z equal to 14, it is created the merged one, but this one is still intact. It is perfectly working as before. It is not get updated. It has created a new one altogether. It is created a new one altogether. These are the common dictionary operations what we can perform. And this is all about dictionary. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day.